Hey fam. So this is another transits video. Okay. This one in particular is going to be about a couple of transits that have caught my attention today. Okay. We have the moon in Cancer, and it's creating quite a bit of aspects here that I wanted to bring up. All right. I have my little notes as usual. Yeah. So we're starting off with, let's see if my blind ass can see this. I wrote this and now I can't see it. That's a problem. All right. So, Moon in Cancer, this is the first one that got my attention immediately. Moon in Cancer, square Chiron and Aries. Yeah, Chiron is still in Aries. I'm not sure if Chiron is still retrograde or not, transiting, but Chiron is the wounded healer, guys, and we have the wounded healer. The wounded healer in the sign of home and security, which is Cancer, okay? And this can bring up so much right now of what makes you feel at home and safe, and it's stirring it up, like, wounds from the past. I've heard people call Chiron also, the wounded childhood wounds. So stuff like that can come through. And Cancer is the mother, as Capricorn is the father. So we have that energy playing out as well. So, and that's a harsh aspect with the square. All right. Then we also have Moon in Cancer, trine Mercury in Scorpio. Okay. What I picked up from this is a harmonious aspect. Okay. In communication. Hold on, my notes. I'm trying to read them. Yay. Harmony in communication. What's transformative in the realm of Cancerian energy? So, all right. We have Mercury in Scorpio currently. Mercury is moving fast. We're gonna have Mercury in Sagittarius like any day now, which I'll do a separate video for that. But now with the moon in Cancer, which is the moon is feeling, right? And Mercury is, I am trying not to cover the mic. Okay, I've done this before. So I'm here holding my phone and I'm like, I'm not covering the mic, am I? Anyway, so where was I? Mercury in Scorpio, communication, transformative communication with moon in Cancer, feeling what makes us feel at home, our feelings of the home. The moon is in where it feels comfortable. The moon is in Cancer, okay? And what makes you feel at home? How can I transform the way I communicate about my home? The energies that, turn the page, help me feel at home. You can ask yourself all these questions if you want to want to dive deep into the shadow work or whatnot. Another transit of interest is the moon in Cancer. Yes, there's a lot of moon in Cancer. The moon in Cancer is doing a lot of things with a lot of the signs. And that's why we're feeling a lot of us can be feeling very feelsy, right? A lot of us that have Cancerian placements, that is like, it's popping off right now with all these transits, all right, so moon in Cancer opposing Pluto in Capricorn. So wherever your Capricorn house is, where Pluto is transiting your Capricorn house, you're going to be feeling this opposing energy with the moon in Cancer. Again, the moon goes fast in 2 days or a day and a half, it goes to the next sign, something like that. It doesn't stay there for long. But right now, if you're feeling you're questioning a lot about the home and certain aspects of life, it's, the moon's in Cancer. So, all right, let's see what I wrote here. How do you feel about transformation areas of life you wish to take charge? Because there are opposing forces at play, it can be hard to accept these concepts until something else brings a bit more mental clarity to these topics, okay? Of course, disclaimer, my intuitive opinion, always, right? Okay, let's see. But again, with the moon, this one got me. The moon in Cancer, trine Neptune and Pisces. Okay, for a lot of people with prominent oh my god, I'm so sorry, I can't speak. I can't. I'm still recovering from whatever the hell I went through. Okay. We retreat into the realm of fantasy to escape from the emotions, because Neptune is escapism, right? And fantasy. And the Cancer, I like what I wrote, so I'm going to read it just straight up, like read it. Cancer the crab can hide away in their shell. Inside that shell, they are cuddled, cozied up to their favorite show, game, whatever it is, because a lot of us aren't ready to answer to all these questions. So the shadow work, everything. Oh my God, I still have more. Yo, I wrote a lot of notes, bruh. You guys are like, we didn't ask for this. I'm like, okay. I'm sorry. Not. But yeah, right now we might be wanting to escape into some sort of fantasy to help to ease our emotions and whatever it is, bringing inner turmoil and so forth. All right, so some honorable mentions, aspects, right, transits, whatever, what have you. Moon and Cancer sextiles Venus and Virgo. I feel this one a lot, okay? Because it says creating a space to, I wrote, creating a space to analyze the way we feel about love and abundance at this time. So because it's a sextile, it is a harmonious aspect, and it is creating this balance along with all this, like with Scorpio and all that. And Neptune, holy cannoli. So it's actually very good to have Virgo and Venus be like, yo, chill, like ground yourself, right? And then here we also have the Moon in Cancer sextiles Uranus and Taurus. Okay, a desire that can create really, what the hell did I write here? I wrote so fast, I was just like da, 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 da. To really find possibly, what the okay, let's paraphrase this because I don't know what I wrote. To feel comfortable in at this time, it helps tremendously because that square with Chiron is bringing up old wounds from these Cancerian energies. There goes my dog. If you can hear her, she's snorting as usual, or snoring. So yeah, okay, I'm looking at the time, I'm sorry, I'm like, oh man, I'm talking a lot, or babbling, whatever, you know. How do you guys put up with me? I'm so sorry. All right. Okay, let's wrap up here because I can't understand what I wrote here. We got a problem. Houston, we got a problem. Okay, not to worry, fam. As scary and painful transformation can be, blah, 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 blah. We're okay, you know, F it. I'm just gonna talk to you guys. No matter how difficult things are right now, it's going to get better. These transits or these emotions that we're going through, despite whether you believe in astrology or not, if you're still watching, I don't know, I'm going to assume that you at least find some interest in it. So what I feel personally is that despite all of this, whenever we have upheaval in our lives, whenever there is a proverbial tower moment or so forth, it is to shake us up so that we can release what needs releasing. Because a lot of the time we hold on to what we avoid it. A lot of people, a lot of us, we all do it at one point or we avoid what we're feeling because we don't got time for that shit. But we got to make the time eventually because it catches up to us, right? So Moon in Cancer feels the, what makes you feel at home, and with all these, transits happening in it, is reevaluating all these things. But soon we're going to have the Moon in Leo, and we're going to be dramatic as all hell with our emotions, so buckle up. And Saturn is stationing direct tomorrow, so there's that as well. And I don't know if I'm going to make a separate one for that, but that's going to be something because Saturn is currently in Pisces. All right, guys. That's it. I hope you guys are doing well. Sending so much love and feel good vibes your way. Love you till next time. Bye-bye.